How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Gundam card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, we're going to be taking a look at all of the alternate art cards in Gundam card game set to Dual Impact. There are 35 to go over. I think 35 was the number, as well as the plus cards, so there's a lot of stuff to take a look at today. Think of this as just a chill video. We're going to take a look at all the alt arts, talk about them, talk about the art, whether it's cool or not. Spoilers, most of them are very, very cool, and yeah, all that good stuff. So let's do it. If you like the content, if you like the Gundam stuff, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps both my videos, but also maybe get the Gundam content, get the Gundam card game word out there for more people. YouTube will push it to more people so more people can see it. So I see that as a win-win for me and as for everyone. Mostly for me. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump to the overlay. Alright, so the first one we're going to talk about is the Psycho Gundam. By the way, this is going to be in collector number order. And I also realize that the screen regions are a little off. So hold on, let me... Alright, so now the whole card is on here. Completely ignore the little black strip that you probably wouldn't have noticed unless I pointed it out just now. So anyway, all of these cards are going to be in collector number order, so we're not necessarily sorting them by rarity or anything like that, just by collector order number. So first of all, we have the Psycho Gundam. This looks awesome. This is a really great card, and I think this is going to be one of the big chase alternate arts of the set. This is definitely one that I want to get at least 3 copies of. I've already brewed a red-blue deck since the video I posted yesterday doing the full set review. I've already brewed a whole deck. Red-blue, Psycho Gundam, I think this is sweet. I love the fire coming out of this. I can't wait to see this in like the actual like textured foil version. So yeah, this one's a banger, slam dunk, the primo chase card of the set. Next up, we have another primo chase card of the set. We have the Gundam Epion. This is going to be one of the most expensive LR pluses in the entire set. It looks absolutely amazing. It's gonna look awesome in foil. I just know it. The colors are so good. The red and green they make a really nice composition, and they complement themselves very nicely. So this is going to be easily one of the most sought after cards of the set. So hey, if you open up one of these, nice. Whether or not you like it or you just want to trade it for more stuff, hey, you can do either. Keep it, trade it. This is going to be a good one. Next up, we have the Gundam Mark II Titans version. I really like the art on this card. It's a really cool dynamic piece of artwork, right? Because we have a pilot, maybe Jared, like here in like the cockpit, like the external cockpit. I think I remember this scene. I think it's one of the scenes that's like at the beginning of Gundam Zeta. Yeah, I don't know. This is cool. I like this one. Even though this card I think is just fine. Maybe good in like a Titans deck, but yeah, this is a cool one. Probably not one of the more expensive ones, but it looks really nice. Next up, we have the Tall Geese. This looks awesome. This is one of the coolest looking ones in the set. I absolutely love the painterly style of this. This looks like something you could see that like some extremely talented street artist could put up on like a building or something. This looks awesome. This one, if I pull this in one of my boxes, I will be very happy. Even though I might not play this, I think it's okay card. This one just looks super cool, and it's like one of the coolest mobile suits in all of Gundam. So this one's sweet. Next up, we have the Elmeth. This one is just kind of like, I like the art, and I think it's really nice, and I will definitely play this, but this one is not like a wow. It's not. It doesn't give me that wow factor. Wow. It doesn't give me the wow factor like some of the other ones do. I still like it a lot, and I think the Elmeth is really good. So yeah, this will be a cool one. And if the Elmeth is like very played, this will be valuable. But other than that, I think this will be like a mid-level one, even though it is an LR plus. This is a pretty cool one to have. Next up, we have the Gundam Age 1 Normal LR plus. This one looks really cool. And I think if you're playing this kind of deck, you could play this, right? But I think the other art for the Gundam Age 1 is also pretty good. So this is not one where I think you need to get, I mean, you don't need to get any of these alternate arts, let's be clear, but this is one of the ones where I don't think it's like strictly cooler than the regular LR version. I think if you're a huge fan of this particular Gundam, then yeah, obviously, and the art's really good. Anywhere where the Gundam's like standing in fire is just rad. So yeah, this is a cool one. Next up, we have the Gundam Age 1 Spallo. I think this one's cooler than the LR. This one looks really sweet. And, like, the fact that it has first strike and it just looks really cool with the, you know, the giant mech dagger. This one's sick. I like this one a lot. This one's very cool. One of the cooler R pluses. Probably not going to be super valuable, but hey, they're doing some justice to some of these R pluses. Next up, we have the Red Gundam. This is one of my less favorite ones, I think. I think this one doesn't scream plus to me. This one could just be... Well, I guess it's normally just a rare, not an LR, so... I think we'll have to wait to see how it textures, right? Maybe there's like some cool texturing in the back, but as it is, I think this is a good card that you'll play in your clan decks, and if you open this, you might just play it in your clan decks. And also, if it's like a cheap alternate art, hey, maybe I'll just get a couple copies and slap it in my clan deck. So I do plan on playing this in clan. But it's not one of the ones that... It's not like a... Wow. Wow. Okay, this one's a wow one for me. I mean... As I formerly called it, the Quibbly, thank you to the several commenters in the previous video. It is more like a Cubelli? Or Cubile? So it's like that. It's like a Cubile. I was thinking like Jubilee, but Cubilee, but one more kind of sound. Anyway, this looks really cool, and I really hope the background and all of the texturing looks awesome. This is one that I might go try to get the LR plus versions of, but I honestly think the regular LR version of this card looks awesome too. So it's similar to like the Kshatriya, right? I think the LR Kshatriya, just the regular art looks really, really good, and I like it more than the LR Plus version. And for these kind of things, I'm just going from aesthetics and not from like how rare the card is. And this one, I do like this, and I'll have to wait and see after I get my Cubulas. I think it's like Cubula. After I get my Cubulas, like the regular versions, we'll have to see, you know. But if I pull one of these, dude, I'm playing this. The deck that I brewed is running 4 of these, so yeah. Wow, this is another wow. This is the Gundam Versago. This looks awesome. I don't know who the artist is. Moroi Moratoyan. Maybe that? Dude, this looks sick. I love the design. I mean, it looks like the Epion, but dude, this looks rad. This one is one that definitely looks cooler than the LR. Not that the LR looked pretty good. So this looks excellent. If I pulled this, I would be like, hell yeah, dude. This one looks sick. Yeah, this one's great. Next up, we have the Jiquex Omega Psychomu. This is pretty good. I think this looks all right. This is one of the ones where it kind of has like a plain-ish background, so we'll have to see what they do for the background to make it kind of pop a little bit. And this is one that you will play in clan decks, very likely. So could be like a mid-range chase LR plus. Yeah, I think it's cool, but it's not like, it's not a wow. This one's not a wow. Okay, this one is. This is a wow. This one looks sick. I think it's the same artist as the Versago. This one looks sick. The Gundam Astron. This is just an R plus, dude. If I pull this R plus, I'll be. If it's an R plus at all, this is going to be a sweet one. Other than the pilots, there's obviously some pilots that I very much want that are R pluses. But if it's like an R plus like unit, this one's really cool. And I think the card is pretty good in like the new Uni deck. So yeah, dude, I just this style, this artist style, Moratoyan. Dude, I'll have to go look up their socials and follow them if I'm not already. This looks rad. Next up, we have Sugai's Gelgoog. Kind of a cool dynamic pose. I do remember the scene from Jiquex. He's like upside down, doing like the grapple thing. Their whole like combat strategy was like doing these grapple fights. Yeah, this one's like fine. It looks pretty cool. Very, very comic book style. I see this as like a mid-range. Well, no, this is the deal 2 damage to a 5 or higher. This is actually a pretty good card. I can see this one being a fairly sought-after one. I feel like you might want to play this in some decks, and you might want just like a couple copies. And hey, if you can get the R plus versions, sure, pretty cool. Yo, this was a wow. This is a major wow. The Gundam X looks so good. The templating, this looks like a freaking movie poster, dude. This is KINO. This looks so good. There's another one, by the way, that I'm gonna call KINO. But like, this one looks sick. So as far as LR pluses go, this is definitely one of the top ones. It's up there with the Epion and the Psycho Gundam. This is just super, super good looking. So definitely one of the top chase LR pluses. Even though the card is good, it's really good. But if like the Vulture deck doesn't end up being competitive viable, I still think this is a rad looking LR, dude. It's so good. It's just templated, and you know, the mise-en-scène of this is just very aesthetically pleasing. Next up, we have the Gundam Barbatos First Form. This is one of the ones I think this looks really cool, and it's very like gritty and brutal, which fits with the themes of Iron-Blooded Orphans. But I don't know if I like this one more than just the regular LR, to be honest. I think this is cool. If I open this, I'm gonna be like, yeah. And I know Barbatos fans are gonna be like, yo, I want all the Barbatos, you know, chase cards and stuff. But outside of that, I'm like, yeah. It's also, I think this card's really good, by the way. Just being a level 3/2 cost with a pretty good effect that demands removal. There are very few level 3/2 cost cards that demand your opponent has to remove it. So, like, I think this card's it's a pretty sweet one. So, I would not be sad opening this. But I would definitely rather have, like, an Epion or a Psycho Gundam or something. Alright, next up we have the Guzian Rebake. This one's sick, too. I mean, I love this, like, charcoal, like, design. I talked about this in a previous video, I think, where I think we looked at some of these other, maybe it was just this one, but I think it's cool. It's very stylized, kind of like the Tall Geese, but I like the Tall Geese more. I think this card is better than the Tall Geese, but yeah, this is a very cool one. This is like one that I know if you're a fan of IMBO, it really fits the themes and the vibes of the show. So yeah, I think this one's a great one as well. They're really knocking it out of the park with these. A lot of these look excellent. Here we have the Gundam Air Master. I love the dualies. This is just an uncommon plus. I think this one is just like fine. I mean, if you want a fancy version of the Air Master, here you go. I think that's kind of what this is. Probably one of the less expensive ones. Similar, we have the Gundam Leopard. It's just a U. I think it's a fine card. It's going to be probably one of the more less expensive ones too. So, hey, if you're a big fan of Vulture and Gundam X, you can probably like trick out your deck pretty affordably compared to, you know, tricking out your deck for other archetypes. I imagine the IBO one's going to be quite expensive, for example. Okay, yo, this one is more than a wow. This one is freaking awesome. This is one of my favorite artists in the Gundam card game. They're Raruru, and I follow them on social media. Their art is so good. They're super recognizable. They did the base art for the Epion. They did the Justice and the Freedom Gundam base arts in set 1. Dude, their art is peak. I love, like, they're like, it's so recognizable too. They remind me of, like, it's like Raymond Swanland of mech designs. Extremely cool mech. Zeta Gundam is a fan favorite, one of my personal favorites. I literally have a high-grade Zeta Gundam kit that I'm looking forward to building soon when I get some time. Yeah, dude, this is gonna be a chase one, absolutely. This one's very cool, and if it's not, I am buying them. I'm buying them all, but I think it'll be an expensive one. Next up, we have the Gundam Kamaris. I think it's a cool card. I think the art is cool. I'm not sure if it's cooler than just the base LR, but I think it's cool looking. I think this will be one of the less expensive ones, but I do still like. I think it'll be one of the cheaper LR pluses. Oh, we have the Hyakushiki. This one is sick as well. Not a super great card, but Hyakushiki is just a fan favorite mech from Zeta. Once again, I have a high grade kit of this just waiting to be built downstairs. If you didn't know, I like Zeta, so this is gonna be a cool one. If I open up this one, I'll be very happy just to have for the collection, just to have it, because it's really cool looking. I don't expect this one to be super valuable though, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's got the Quattro swag. This will be one of the cheapest ones in the set. I think the art is very cool and very like reminiscent of the scene if you know IBO, but I don't think this card is particularly great, but I might be evaluating it wrong. The overstated nature of it might be good, but I don't think the pilot that it links with is particularly good. Carta issue is not that great, even if she's kind of a fun character from IBO, but I don't know, man. This will be probably one of the cheaper ones in the set. Okay, I want to talk about this one. because I really like 4. Anyone who watches Zeta, you're going to be a big fan of 4, very likely, right? But the problem is like her face, like the art style, I don't think it's bad, but I just think it's like doesn't gel with a lot of the other art styles. I don't know. There's just something weird about it. I don't know. I might come around to this later when I see it in person. But as it stands, I like just the regular rare version of 4 better than the plus version. But if I pull some, I'm gonna use them. And if it ends up being a cheaper one, I might go for it. It just might look really good in maybe it's like her neck is too long. I just don't know. Maybe it's bent weird. I don't know what. There's something about it that just kind of turns me off. I don't know. Even though I really like 4. As someone who recently bought like a bunch of pilots, I'm gonna do a video on that soon. But I mean alt-art pilots. I don't know about this one. I don't know. Okay, unlike 4, this one is the other one that is just absolute KINO. Like Flit Asano. I don't know a ton about this particular Gundam series, but dude, it feels like a super. I mean, I think it spoils a lot, but it feels like such an emotionally resonant piece of artwork. Even as me, someone who doesn't know a lot about this particular series, it just feels incredibly good. Like it feels like an incredibly well done piece of art for a trading card game. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of amazing art in trading card games, but man, this one is just it just feels like on another level. I think this is the best art in the entire game right now. It's beautiful, if not like heart-wrenching. It's like beautiful in that sort of way. Yeah, this one's great. Best one in the set. Now we have Hamon Karn. Yeah, I want a full playset of this. Give me the 4 alt art Hamon Karns. I think the regular version is cool, but I want the alt art version of Hamon Karn. I was hoping they would give her cool like Empress kind of getup with her like gold crown thing, but they'll probably save that for if they do Hamon Karn again for Double Zeta, because she wears that outfit in Double Zeta. So I'm okay with that. I'll take this one. This one looks pretty good. Very different style, very different comic book style, but I like this one. And I think this will look great. So, yeah, give me the alt art Hamon Karn. I need 4 of these. Next up, we have Garrett Ran and Tifa Adil. This card is adorable. This is, I'm gonna say, it's one of the best alt arts in the set as well. I think Flit Asano is the best. This one is just so cute. It's not like one of those like, oh, this is awesome, like the Epion or Psycho Gundam, or even like Zeta, but this one is just like, this is super cute. If I end up watching Gundam X and becoming a fan of it, I have a feeling I would absolutely adore this card. I don't have a lot of familiarity with it yet, but it's on the to-do list once it's available to watch in a reasonable way. So yeah, cute. One of the best ones in the set. Next up we have Camille Banana about to punch Jared in his face. Yeah, dude. It's not a girl's name. Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool art. It's a cool piece of art. It's an iconic scene, very memeable scene. We have Fa in the background. Fa doesn't get her own art, but hey, she's in one of them at least. I like this one. I like it a lot. I think it'll be one that people really enjoy. Next up, we have Dramatic Turnabout. This one's sick. This one looks awesome. This is a character from Seed, so I don't really know much about him, but bro, he looks cool. He's got the drip. He's got the smugness. I like it. I like this one a lot, and I think this card's great. As it stands, I probably would be very happy with like 2 or 3 copies of this, because I think I'll be playing it. I think this card's cool. I've imagined this will be a more valuable one. This feels like a $50 one or so. Next up, we have the Age Device. I feel like this will be one of the cheaper ones because I don't think this card is very good. Hey, you know, I might be wrong. This might be cracked, but I don't think this is very good. This is not a Flit Asano. Let's just put it that way. Flit looks so good, and this is like, I mean, the art is cool, right? The art is cool, but the card is like not that good, I don't think. So, I think this will be a cheaper one. Next up, we have All Ranged Attack with the Cubula. Dude, this looks sick. This looks rad. I like this one a lot. I like the art. I like the card. This is one that I'd be very happy to get a couple copies of, because I can see running a couple copies of this if aggro is still like a big menace. So yeah, this one's cool. I would be really happy to get this one. I feel like this is like a mid-range one in terms of like value, but I like it a lot personally. Next up, we have Awakened Power. I love this card. I think the art is really cute. I like I like the I was gonna call this a dugong Pokemon brain in that, but yeah, like porpoise. What is what beluga? Like what? Anyway, we have Awakened Power. I think this looks very pretty. And this will be one of the chase ones that I personally would like to get a couple copies of, because I plan on running this on a lot of purple decks. So I don't think I'll be running 4, so maybe getting 2 of these would make me really happy. 2 to 3 of these. Next up, we have Momentary Respite. I really like this one. I love Iron-Blooded Orphans, and it has some great characters. We actually don't get to see Cordelia a lot in any of these cards. I'm very surprised there's like no Cordelia. So I like Adelia. She's cool. She's like, to me, she's like a better Relina. Like, I feel like IBO is just, oh, this is gonna be a hot take. I like IBO more than Wing, but I should watch Wing again. It's been a long time since I watched Gundam Wing. I recently finished IBO, loved it, so I think I should watch Wing again, because I feel like they're similar-ish in tone, but I really like the characters in IBO. Like, even though there's some weird stuff going on I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, like Atra, Cordelia, obviously Orga, and Mikazuki. Yeah, this is great. The card's cool. This will be a fan favorite. Like, I think people are gonna love this one. I think this will be a fairly valuable one. This will be kind of like the Witch and the Bride, I think, like the alt art one for that. Next up, we have the Argamite. Bro, we have a base. This is the first ever alternate art base. It looks extremely cool. This is one of the bases that I've mentioned a couple times that I think it's either going to be extremely good or do absolutely nothing other than being a base, right? I think this one has the potential to be an extremely valuable one, because, like I said, I think this has the potential to be either extremely good or not. And I'm feeling it might end up being good. So I think this one will be a very sought after one. Especially if you're going to do an AUG deck, but even not specifically in an AUG deck, I think this card's very cool. And I think getting a couple copies of the alternate art one will be sick. So I like this one a lot. And that's our last regular card. I mean, regular plus. We also have the plus cards. So we have the G-Quex Omega Psychomu. These always look beautiful. I don't think these images do them justice. They look absolutely amazing. I've only opened the C++, like the resource, which looks absolutely gorgeous. This is going to look gorgeous. Obviously, all the pluses are going to be fantastic, and I think this will be great. And then even more so than that, we have the Gundam Barbatos First Form. Absolutely cracked. This is probably going to be the #1 chase card of the set. This looks incredible, and I know it's going to look even better in person. So, yeah. Obviously, the pluses are going to be what you want to go for. We'll see if I'm lucky enough to open it up. I'm going to be opening up 6 boxes, so we'll see. And back to me. Hello. Okay, that's going to be that for today. We spent a nice 20 minutes talking about art and all this kind of stuff. Dude, this set looks really cool. I'm stoked. The Gundam card game is just so much fun to open. Like, if you haven't had the opportunity yet to do so, and I know some people haven't because of availability issues, which are very real, but box prices seem to be going on the downtrend. We'll have to see how Set 2 is handled, but if you have the opportunity to open them at a reasonable price, dude, they're so much fun. It's some of the most fun in TCGs, like, opening that I've had. You just get so many hits. Like, Set 1 had 8 LRs per box, 2 alternate arts, you get a foil resource, and then the chance to get even better stuff, God packs, pluses. So, yeah, this is sick. I'm really looking forward to opening the set, really looking forward to building decks. If you couldn't tell, I very much like the Gundam card game. So, we're going to end the video here today. We got a lot more Gundam card game stuff in the pipelines. I made a little document here. We have a news update. We have like a pricing kind of update thing. You know, I want to talk about some stuff that I purchased and like the actual cost of decks, which is pretty reasonable. It's like $100 to $200, which is not too bad for a competitive card game. But Anyway, enough yapping. That's it for today. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Either way, I very much appreciate you for being here and watching. And see you next time.